The communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Kristen,
Jason.
45, has
Yeah.
just now been instated back on Twitter. His account is now active. How are you?
Activated. He is activated. I'm doing good. So Jason woke me up. I was asleep. I'm in a different time zone. So I was asleep, and then I'm like, Jason's calling me. There's something going on.
Yeah.
So I answer it, and they're like, you want to go live? So I'm like, all right, give me like 15 minutes or something, right?
Before the storm. 45. Do
16, I declared, I am your voice. Today I add, I am your warrior. I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution. I am your retribution. Not going to let this happen.
absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
5. Do
Storm. What storm, Mr. President? And he said, you'll find out.
What I also find very interesting is, let me kind of blow your screen up. How in the world do you have all of those ASCENT nutrition products behind you? Because I was supposed to be getting a care package, and I did not receive a care package, and I'm calling you out on air right now. Look at all of those
How
products.
do you know? How do you know that they're full? No, those are my display bottles.
Did you take my care package?
No.
Oh, you did the pull card. Yes, let's pull cards. I am having you pull cards right here, right now. Did you take my ASCENT nutrition? Close out the show, Kristen. We're waiting for a guest. He's having some technical issues, and he should be coming on momentarily, I hope.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Little Starseed getting wild. Oh my gosh, hold on. That is
I don't know how this show is in, but we have a fire alarm. We have a star speed. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This is live. This is our camera shores. And we're just making it work. Hold on 1 second. We will be back momentarily. So let's go ahead and get to some of our sponsors. We have I would like for you guys to share this video. Let everyone, the masses, know that the Wonder Twins are live.
Kristen,
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
it's been a while since we've come on air together. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day indeed.
Yes, happy Independence Day to you, brother, and to everybody out there. Everyone that's joining us, everyone was showing so much love. They're so happy that you're back.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Absolutely.
Yes, no, it's a blessing, and it was something that I had been praying for to happen at some point. Didn't matter when. I am just glad that the angels heard, and here you are.
They always do, Kristen. They always do. It's been a couple of years, but as we know in this quantum universe, time is an illusion. It's like we've never skipped a beat.
Yeah.
It's like we've never skipped a beat. Absolutely.
That's right. That's right. And that's how it happens, you know, like people that are meant to be, especially family, come on, but meant to be in your journey, in your path, in your life. That's how it happens. You come back together at certain points as different people, but I do feel very evolved. I know that you've evolved. We've both changed, but I think that had to happen, and it's good.
Separation is necessary at times, but the love was always there, my sister. Love was always there, 1000%.
Yes. Same here. Same here. Of course. Hey, look at everybody out there in the chat. They're so happy. We
Hey,
got.
we love it. We love the Soul Tribe. We're coming back together, 1000%, and we're gonna have a hot content show tonight. I don't know what we're going to talk about necessarily, but there's a lot to talk about. And of course, when we have the cards, when we have Kristen, Arcana Shores, my sister, of course.
Thank you.
Dropping that hot content left and right with her cards. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and look, guys, I don't normally do this because I'm kind of lazy about it, but we're going to show the cards tonight. You guys get to get a full show. You get to see all the card layouts to the answers, and I'll explain them. So you might even learn. I know a lot of you in my class want to learn more about them. So this will be a lot of good for you guys, for everybody. So I'm excited. This is fun. Where would you like to start? Because you, in my opinion, are the king of all hosts, the best of the best. So
as you know, as you know, we've had some dark energies try to tear the Wonder Twins apart. And that name will probably evolve into something else as we continue our journey together, uncovering truth, answering questions from the Soul Tribe, finding answers, going against the grain, not staying inside this box, looking and searching, and becoming the highest versions of ourselves. And it takes time, it takes patience, it takes dedication. It takes a conscious act to choose that path and that journey, because it's not an easy one. A lot of people like to slip back into the comfort zone as to what they like to stay comfortable with. And as we know, staying comfortable is the worst place to be, because if you're not growing, it ain't showing. If you know what I mean,
It's true.
Where should we start? I think we should just start by maybe just clearing the air and maybe share about how you were manifesting our reunion, and then I'll share a little bit, and then we'll get right into the hot content.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of the viewers have seen, because I did post it a few times and I talk about it. I still do. I like to manifest the seashell. So when I go to the beach, I will set my intention into a seashell. And I was with a very good friend, and it was in 2023 when things were happening. I'll just put it that way. And it's all good. But I was just trying to set for the future, set intentions that it's not always going to be, Aries versus Capricorn right now. Let's calm down. So I was setting intentions that things would just turn out for the greatest, highest good, and also sending love back to my brother, to you, Jason. Absolutely. Just sending it to the universe, asking God, the angels, to help you to feel that, because I felt that you didn't feel that I loved you. So that was my biggest intention. Regardless, I didn't care about the show anymore. I didn't care about having a public life with you in front of everyone. All I cared about was that you knew that I loved you, and I was sorry for, making you feel the way, those things that you said, back then. Because I am Capricorn, but that's not my excuse. But a lot of you can relate that sometimes, and we're all human, we're spiritual beings in a human experience, but a lot of times we don't really pay attention. We don't catch it all the time. Like, how am I making those that love me feel by these actions? Or because I have a fun idea and I want to do it and I didn't run it by someone. But that can come across as maybe being bossy, or just, that could hurt someone, just because I have some cool idea that I think is cool doesn't mean everybody else does. So I have evolved. I believe that I work well with others. I believe that I am very versatile and I listen to others. I've grown a lot from that experience. So I think that, I was immature. I take credit for some things, but I set intentions to someday reunite with you, and I didn't care if it was public or not. I just wanted my brother back.
You know, I appreciate that. And there's never been animosity. I think it was divine timing that we came together, how the show came together in general by getting that first shout out and how the channel grew. That was divine intervention. And of course, it's divine intervention when we split ways too. So you can't say it was a bad thing or it was a good thing. Nothing's bad, nothing's good. It just happened because it needed to happen. And of course, always had love for you. The Starseed has love for you. Mom has love for you that never faded. It was just maybe not seen through the 3D eyes in which we kind of live in. So that love doesn't really go anywhere. It just maybe wasn't seen, but it doesn't mean that it didn't exist. So, of course, there's pettiness on both ends. No need to apologize. No need to live in the past, as they say. It's time to move forward and let's build and grow together and with the Soul Tribe and anyone who's watching now and who's going to watch this broadcast in the future. So I'm excited. You're excited. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And I want to say hello to everyone on Rumble. I just noticed we've got quite a few over there on Rumble. Rumble, YouTube, and I have to figure out how to hook us up to X, but we're going to be over there too, and Instagram. So Wonder Twins are back.
Love it. You go ahead and you do your thing. And people were asking, is it going to be something that's going to be permanent? Me coming on? Am I going to come on every day? No. Once a week, and then we'll probably figure out which day of the week that will be, and then the time, and then that's what I could commit to right now is once a week, and then maybe go from there. See what happens for sure, 1,000%.
Yeah, sounds good for sure. Cool.
All right, so Kristen, as today is July 4th, Independence Day for this country, but I want you to pull cards for the collective.
Ooh.
What kind of message can you give the divine masculines and divine feminines who are watching? Not just independence, celebrating independence for this country, for this nation,
right?
But celebrating and moving towards independence in their own individual life.
Ooh, I like that.
So, what kind of message do you have for us this evening? Wherever you're watching, for those who are looking for independence in their own life.
Ooh, okay. First off, the Chariot. And for those of you that are back and haven't seen me in a while, this is my own deck, the Arcana Shores deck. So this is my Chariot. Let's see what else we get. The Queen of Wands. The Ten of Wands. This is really good. So far, let me explain what I see. So far, what I see is that people are pushing forward. And I think they're pushing forward through challenges that are deeply embedded within them. And I think it has to do with their inner child mostly. And then we have the Queen of Wands with that Ten of Wands. There's some sense of completion with that Ten of Wands. But the Queen of Wands, what I'm getting as a download is that it's you're spiritually bonding not only with who you used to be, like as a kid, that little girl or little guy inside of you that's always there, but you're bonding and re-nurturing with that. And what's happening is an upgrade. I think that you are being upgraded spiritually with your senses. So your downloads will improve. They probably already are. You're probably feeling, even those that you love, maybe if they don't even have to be around you, but you are feeling what they're feeling. So things are intense right now. The energies, definitely, especially right now. There's a lot of, in astrology right now, Scorpio. Scorpio is super heavy. It can be pretty dark. There you go, Nine of Swords. Anyway, kind of a dark card, the Nine of Swords, and the Scorpio that I just talked about. So yeah, you may feel, and that's what I meant by intensity, you may feel very emotional. You may feel like crying at times for no random reason. You don't even know why. But it's very heavy. You might be just going through old memories, but you are healing something. So don't be too hard on yourself. Pay attention to the words. Remember, swords, words, and thoughts. What are you telling yourself? Hopefully it's nurturing, going back to nurturing that inner child, or maybe it's an experience here in your adult life that you're trying to heal and nurture as well. So just be careful what you tell yourself. Don't beat yourself up for maybe some things that you did or said, or whoever you're with. Maybe, don't blame anyone. just blame the situation and try to heal it. Everything is a situation and everything is perspective. So it's, ask yourself, how am I willing to deal and cope with my perspective of what happened? Because the other person, or maybe a family member, they may have a whole different perspective. So, and you're not responsible for how they react or what they hold on to, because they're just going to project it. So you're not responsible for anyone's feelings, words, thoughts, intentions of anyone else but yourself. So just try not to beat yourself up about it. Don't think about other people. When you're trying to deeply heal a wound, you need to go within. That's your time. That's your one-on-one time. The Page of Cups. Okay, that's my Page of Cups guy. We've got the Four of Cups guy right here. So let me move it down a little bit so you can see it. But anyways, this is a meditative card here, Four of Cups. But what's downloading, what's coming to me is a stillness. So Spirit wants you guys to be still, wants you to slow down, enjoy the moment. Don't be thinking about, well, what's going to happen if, let's just say like Nasara Jasara. What does it, what if that doesn't come in 6 months and I need to get out of this place and I'm not happy where I live? It's an example, guys. It's just coming to me. It's an example. But anyways, don't focus on an outcome. You need to focus on the here and now, because when we focus on that outcome, you're just pushing away whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. The goodness that you do want, you're just pushing it away because you're not observing the blessings that you have right here and right now. So again, let's go back to this Page of Cups. We talked about this guy, Four of Cups. Be still, calm down. But the Page of Cups, when we do that, when we are still and we observe and we are like, oh yeah, I am very blessed, even though I'm not happy. And this is just an example. Maybe someone's not happy where they live right now. Just absorb what you do have, though. Do you have animals? Do you have people that love you? Do you have a roof over your head? You're not living in a car. You're not outside. You got a roof over your head. Be blessed. Be thankful for what you have, because that's what's going to bring in your opportunity or that wish that you've been hoping for, and it will be granted to you, because that's what Spirit is all about. Spirit, God, angels, God is within us, but we have that supernatural ability to pull in those manifestations, but they only come in when we match the frequency of what we're trying to pull in. We're not going to match the frequency in this example story. The lady, it's an example. She's not happy in her house, so she wants to get out. She feels like running away. So she's not going to get what she truly wants, which is probably peace and just a nice environment. That's what's coming through. And if you can relate to this, maybe it's you, but it's coming in. But if she matches the frequency in her mind and starts to believe, visualize, and just feel, like visualize where she wants to live and know and believe that it will happen in time, that's going to be granted to her. Take it how it resonates with whatever it is in your life that you can apply this to. But you have to match the frequency of what you're trying to bring in. And that's pretty much all that's coming to me right now.
Love it.
Yeah.
We love it, Kristen. Absolutely, 1000%. Beautiful message in there, and I could relate for sure. Sometimes we get that voice in our head, that self-doubt, that self of worthlessness, or whatever you experience in your childhood. We're all healing. We're not perfect. We're human, but we're moving towards progress, not perfection. And it takes time. It takes compassion. It takes vulnerability. It takes honesty with yourself and looking at yourself and your mistakes and the shame that you may carry with you, and try to let it all go. There's been research that's been stated pretty extensively is if once we kind of go back and play those memories from the past in our head, we only remember 50% of it. The other 50% is made up. So it's not like you can recall every single detail and emotion from the past, and you start telling yourself a story, and that story can change. You can tell it a good story, you can heal, or you can continue to self-pity and spiral into a state of negativity. And there's going to be days where we do spiral into negativity. Some days are better than others, but hey, that's why we got the soul tribe. That's why we got the divine. That's why we got God, and other things and tools that we can look and look forward to kind of help us get us out of there. So just trying to walk everyone home. And trying to get everyone to live to their full potential. 1000%.
Yeah, no, very well spoken. Wow, perfect. Because we beat ourselves up sometimes. That's so true, Jason. And don't change the story.
Get advice from people who have maybe alternative motives and
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
as well. So sometimes it's just best to sit in quiet and feel it. You got to feel it to heal it.
so true. Yep. Yes, very good. Thank you.
We're taking super chats too. So if you guys have any questions, I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm going to be fully honest. The past maybe 3-4 months, I haven't watched the news. I have no idea what's going on. I have some idea because, golden retriever puppies has been filling me in on stuff. But to be honest, I kind of detached from the outside world and been on this journey, just having fun with the starseed and loving myself and trying to do things. So I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening. I know the big, beautiful bill was signed today.
It was, yeah. And you know what? There's a, that's a beautiful thing though, that you did kind of detach yourself from all of it, honestly, because that's when you can really go within, and really bond with yourself, heal things. Like, that's awesome. Really, you did good.
Yeah,
it's not always a great thing to be all up in the news,
Sometimes ignorance is bliss. But
yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to Mary Jean G, Divine Starseed. Thank you for the super chat. We love it. 1000%.
Yes.
If you guys have any questions, go ahead and send them in. We'll get them asked and answered by the divinely gifted. My sister, 1000%. So let's talk about the big, beautiful bill, Kristen.
Sure. Let's talk about it.
Today, when 45 signed that massive, beautiful, big bill, did we just jump into a new timeline?
Feels like it.
Like a new timeline where things can get more peaceful? Are we going to see more peace? Are we going to see more war? Are we going to see more fighting? One way or the other, Kristen, we're going to find out today right here with your cards. What happened? Because I kind of feel an energetic shift. Maybe not just today, but sometime this week. What happened? Can you tell us? Did the big, beautiful bill just send us into a more ascended timeline?
Yeah, I can already feel it. I could just answer it, but I know. Let's play. We'll have a nice little show with the cards too. Put them up here.
People tune in for the cards 1000%.
I knew it. The 10 of Cups. I could have just answered this, but come on now. Trump is the chosen one. This big, beautiful bill is actually taking us. Look, the golden era. We've got the beautiful Judgment card. Look at all that beautiful. It's a beautiful new beginning. Like, look at that. The angels are singing, like people are on that boat. They're moving towards the light, out of the dark into the light. Come on now. So absolutely, Jason, like that big, beautiful bill, everything that Trump is doing, this is for the golden era. And also the financials, that's all coming very, very soon. It's already in action. Knight of Wands. We're going to remember the trumpet. Do you remember that there's going to be, I forget the exact line, but we're going to hear a huge announcement. Like the Swan event's coming too. I feel like something like that's happening very soon. But we're going to have this huge, huge celebration and moment for humanity for all time. It's not just for right now, but we are being set up. There's our transformation. We are being set up for many years to come. Everything that's being done right now sets us up for that beautiful golden era, more financial stability. People are going to be able to live comfortable lives. No, I don't. I know a lot of channels out there, and you guys tell me, you guys come to me and you say, this channel's saying that, they're saying this. There's going to be war. There's going to be this. No, I'm telling you, that's all for views. They're just trying to get you. But no, I'm telling you straight up. No, we're not going to have a civil war. There's not going to be, no. Okay? That's my opinion. That's what I get. That's my downloads. I chant. This is transformation, death, and a rebirth. It's MAGA, Make America Great Again, Make the World Great Again. Trump is king of the world in my eyes. I feel he is of peace. He's the king of peace. Okay, so he is making peace around the whole world, everything that he's taking action to do. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing a movie. Okay, we are all watching a movie. But what it's leading to, the outcome, is everyone's going to enjoy their lives like they used to. It's going old school. That's what's happening. So to get the 10 of Cups, to get that Judgment card, the Knight of Wands, like Spirit couldn't have been more generous. And then that 9 of Cups is a complete happiness. This is usually in general tarot, like if you're learning it. 9 of Cups is like when you're finally content with yourself. You don't really need anybody. You're just happy. You're fine. You're almost to your 10 of Cups and you know it's coming. So you're happy. You're in your bliss. This is, I feel, right about where we are. I think we're towards the end of the movie. I feel like we're at the 9 of Cups, just about when that financial hits. That's when we're going to feel like 9 of Cups. We're going to be like, all right, this is fine. We're good. Then the death and the rebirth of the whole country. And then the 8 of Wands. This is more for the future. This is just going to continue. Everything that's being done right now is going to continue to unfold for many, many years to come. And that's completely what I felt before. And then the cards, they just came out like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a beautiful era. We're in a golden era. The age of Aquarius, the humanitarian era. Everyone service to others, doing what you love, not doing what you're forced to do just to make that paycheck to feed your kids. Yep.
I love it. I love it. So when we're talking about going into this new golden age or this golden era, a lot of people, myself included, would say, okay, so when we're in this golden era, we were on a timeline where there could have been like a World War III or war, whatever the case may be, but we moved out of that. We've come out of that. We're into something more beautiful, big, beautiful bill. So when we look at this more so, not just from a human perspective, but let's just look at it as a global universe, quantum physics type of mentality here. Are we getting help from the divine? Are we getting help from the galactics? Are we getting help from a higher power to move forward? And are we getting messages individually on what to do? Because you said something that resonates with me. Kind of no more like 9 to 5 rat race, people doing what their passions are. So this is not just financial. This is everything encompassing.
Yes.
Maybe elaborate a little bit more on that.
I will pull extras, but I mean, you're right on point. And this is great. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, change. I'm hearing change. And then also look at what you have. Okay. So like we were talking about your blessings, look at what you have. Don't focus on what you don't have, because that's not going to matter, because you're going to have so much more. You're going to have more than you've ever imagined. That's what's happening. That's what's coming. And yes, there is help from the galactics. In my meditation, when I meditate and channel, yes, the galactics are helping. They're all the divine is included in all of this. This is beautiful. And then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the nurturer. Usually that's like the general meaning, the mother card. But so for humanity, for Mother Earth itself, that's where the galactics are involved, to save the actual planet from being destroyed, from being manipulated, from the people getting sick, set up like the chemtrails and stuff to make people sick. So all of that, the health, the food, all of it, the food industry, all that's going down. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it go down. It's being transformed as we speak. Then we have these two right here. So this is like usually symbolic for, coming out of the worst situation. And that's exactly like our country, the USA. I mean, look at what it's been. Look at all the lies. Look at the history that have been lies and all these things that we went through and discovered and are finding out. And then there's people waking up right now and they're in shock. They're going through what we went through back in 2020. But this is like, look how far we've all come, though. Doesn't really matter where you are in your journey. Look how far you've come. You survived. You're here, So there's a lot of that's going to overcome people. And that's what I'm excited for, Jason. I'm excited for when people have like that reality check, within themselves in their own personal life. And yes, it resonates with the world and the new era and humanitarian projects, but they're going to have another awakening within themselves, and they probably already are right now. But it's just when you start to glow at that point, because you just feel goodness coming, and you won't believe anything else because you can feel it. So it's a happiness that's going to take over. I'm telling you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And yeah, it is very divine, and we are all connected. Remember the gene of God, the God gene, Christ consciousness. That is the biggest awakening that's yet to come to every single person who is open to it. I'm not saying everybody will, because we have a lot of people that it just wasn't meant for them this lifetime. But for those that are open and willing and believe, you will experience that for sure. Yep.
Love
Mark
it.
my word. We'll replay this.
I love it. Summed it up beautifully, Kristen. Love the cards. Someone had asked in the chat, they wanted to know where they can buy your big, beautiful cards.
Oh, I love that.
Turn the page. Says, Kristen, where can we buy your big, beautiful?
Oh, well, currently right now they are by special order. You can get gold or silver on the edges. They're all so beautiful. But I am upgrading them. So you can go to starcanashores@gmail.com for the special order. Send me an email, say, hey, I want to order those, and I'll put an order in for you. So gold or silver. And then also what I mean by upgrading, because a lot of you want to still learn the cards, I'm putting the names on each of them to help you guys. So these are more advanced, and a lot of you already have these from a year ago. So they're more advanced. They don't have the name on it. You just look and kind of figure it out. But mainly they were invented so that you listen to what's coming in, not focusing on like the Rider-Waite designed book. Oh, let me go see what 5 of Cups means. I was trying to help people get away from that and just look at the beautiful color. It's color psychology is what I used for the artwork here, so that you would just feel. It would help you feel, and it triggers information to come through. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just letting things come through. I don't ever plan what I say. I'm just here. I'm here being used as a vessel to speak.
I love it. You are such a businesswoman, entrepreneurial. I love it. I love that passion from you. Beautiful. We love the card as well.
I appreciate that. Thank
Joe
you.
Evans says, does Jason have a set of Kristen's new Eternal Connection card set? I receive a love blast from every card pull. That's from Joe Evans.
Wow.
I don't have I don't have any, but
not yet.
Not yet. I'm not a puller. I don't pull cards. That's up to Kristen. That's not my gift. That's her gift.
But you know what? These actually you would really love, because
I know. I love them. They look beautiful.
It was gonna be a book, but me, I don't read books. You know that. So I'm like, I just pull a page and look at it. It's cool, and then I go back to it another day. So I'm like, I'm just going to put this book into cards, and it's about the Christ consciousness and how to open yourself up. Gives you something to look at every day, and not look at, but look within about. So you ask your angels, like, what do we all need to remember or to focus on right now to help us unlock and expand our Christ consciousness? Let's just see what we get.
Okay.
Soul's purpose. So there's a lot of writing on them, Jason. See, but yeah, see. But I can read pretty quickly. But anyways, this is like a little exercise, but it's called Soul's Purpose. It's a journey, not a destination. Finding your purpose is an ongoing process of self-discovery and exploration. It's okay to not know. Don't put pressure on yourself to find your purpose immediately. Allow yourself time to explore and discover your unique path. This is a daily practice of mindfulness, healing, and introspection. Only you can discover your purpose. And then these are actually from my journal. This is what I used to do. So questions to ask during introspection or every day. What do I enjoy doing in my free time? Like, what are you passionate about? Don't think about how much money you're going to make from doing it. That's not what you're trying to figure out. And then number 2, what brings you joy in time seems to just stop. Like all the noise in your head, everything going on in life. What do you do that you just love doing it. You're in love with doing it. You know, is it writing? Is it singing? Do the hours just go by because you're having so much fun? Stuff like that. And then as a child, what was your favorite creative activity and or self-expression? And I know, because I've connected with so many of you, that a lot of our creativity, things that we did when we were really little or, you know, child, that is very connected to your past life, but it's also connected to this mission, one of your biggest missions in this lifetime, because we're moving into the age of Aquarius. It's about helping humanity. It's about service to others. So there is something from your childhood that will be reactivated in these older years as you get older. I can guarantee that. You guys will remember I said that too. But continue to ask questions. Journaling helps, as it helps engage memories, and your intuition enhances. Number 36 is manifestation, abundance, and this is the biblical meaning of the number 36, manifestation, abundance, and the guidance of angels and ascended masters, urging you to focus on your soul's purpose and release fears of lack. And that is the whole card. But, I mean, it's a lot to take in. But yeah, they're all kind of long, but there you go. They're oracle cards, I guess. Yeah, thanks.
Did you create those?
Yeah, it was going to be a book. There. Remember all the journals I would have in my room and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I have a lot more now. So this is from a journal that is probably 5 years old. So I just typed them all one day on each card.
Stop it.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, what am I going to do with them? I'm not going to write a book. It's better to it's easier to make cards.
So where can we get those cards?
These are on my website, right on the front page of my website. I could share screen if you'd like.
No, you don't have to. I just
Okay.
I might be interested. You know, like people might be interested, so they're on your website.
Yeah.
arcanashores.com.
.net.
.net. Arcanashores.net.
Oh yeah. Arcanashores.net is where you want to go, guys. So they're right on the front page in case you guys didn't know. But yeah, and my moderators, they know. They'll put it in the chat.
Love it.
Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful. Man, I'm proud of you. Those are beautiful.
Thank you. They're fun. They're beautiful cards. Thank you.
Want to give a big shout out to Golden Rose. Thank you for the super chat. We love and appreciate your participation in today's show. Love it. Thank you, Golden Rose, for that super chat. Also, is this Cindy Sager? Cindy.
It is. I'm pretty sure. Yes.
All right. This is a great day. 2 purple heart emojis. We love it. Thank you so much, Cindy. Beautiful.
Oh, so sweet. Thank you all of you who have given super chats. Like, wow. And just for being here, you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. And from Cardinal Virtues, thank you for that super chat. Love and light to everyone. We love your dedication to watching, participating. We wouldn't have the show without them. Starseed. Beautiful. We love it.
Yeah.
Also, we have some questions in here as well. Let's go right to Aubrey. Aubrey D. No. I want to know too. The beautiful bill, the BBB, will also be means of exposing the corruption in Congress. What did the card say, Kristen? Will this big, beautiful bill that was signed today by 45?
Ooh, Aubrey Denton. I know him. Yeah, he's right on point here. So yes, and look at the Emperor is the Trump card, and then the 9 of Wands with the 7 of Wands. Now, what's funny about this, what's coming through, is that there is something that's on purpose in that big, beautiful bill. And yes, it has to do with exposure. But with the 7 of Wands, I feel like he's going to hold off. Trump's going to hold off on it for a minute. He's going to do something else of exposure that's unrelated. And then he's going to circle around back to this. And then there's going to be a full, huge disclosure. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 7, 7, 4. And then the 4 of Swords there. So yeah, he's waiting on it, because the 4 of Swords, remember that 4th sword? We all have a 4th sword, something that we protect, and we're like, I'm saving that for later. So that's what Trump's doing. He's saving it for later, like I felt over here. But the 7 of Cups, he's got a lot of things to do first, and he's going to circle around back here, because it somehow ties into something else. And for some reason, I do think it's something financial. It's something that when he does circle around back here to the BBB, it's gonna really blow and help the people. And I do think it's a financial thing. I do.
Okay, let's pull. Let's
Yeah.
pull it. See what happens.
Okay, let's
So
see.
it's going to expose Congress. It is exposure. Now we're getting into more financial.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's and there's 5 of Wands, so there's going to be a lot of controversy and conflict. 3 of Cups, though, the people are going to be happy. That Knight of Cups messenger, so some sort of drop, some sort of announcement. Then we have the 6 of Swords. Yeah, celebration, out of the dark into the light, celebration. Something gets, I'm hearing the word depleted. Something gets extinct. Something's going extinct. Something's going to be gone. Something's going to be taken out and taken away, so it doesn't hurt the people, but they're going to be celebrating. Yes, that's what I'm getting. It's going to bring people together. They're going to be happy. Magician. It's trickster energy for sure. It's justice. King of Cups. It's bringing fulfillment to all people. Justice. It's the power. It's power back to the people. Bringing power back to the people. He's just tricking someone. I don't know if it's Congress, but he's tricking them. And he's going to circle around back. They think they got away with it, but they didn't. He's coming back to get them.
I love it. We love it.
Yeah. No, it's going to get juicy. It's going to get exciting.
Well, let's continue to pull more on this story. What's going to happen?
Knight of Wands. 8 of Wands. Yeah. Something that we would never, it's shocking. Shocking. Ace of Wands. 7. It's very strategic. They're playing chess. They're still playing chess. That's why we have to wait a little bit. I want to ask, and I know Spirit doesn't like time frames. I've always asked though.
Yeah.
But, we just, we're looking for like spring, summer, winter, fall. I try to trick them. So, or a zodiac time frame. Give me anything, a holiday, just something. I just want to feel what it is. Like when is Trump going to circle around to get these guys, and then help power back to the people. Here we go. Let's see. I would say within the next 3 months. So where are we? We're in July, August, September, October. So October possibly. October, because I heard 3 months. We did get the 3 of Pentacles. We do have Leo right there. That's awesome too. Leo's just around the corner. But I'm hearing October. By October. Yep.
All right. We love it, Kristen.
I know. No, that was a good one. Thank you, Aubrey. That's so sweet.
Aubrey D, thank you so much. Great question. Thank you for the super chat. We have another one too. We have a few that we need to get to from the super chat from the tribe.
Yeah.
Sandra wants to know. She's ready to see some action, just like me. You know me. I'm an Aries. I'm fire. I have energy. I need to control it.
Yeah.
Ready to see some action this weekend. Will we see some action this weekend? What kind of action are we looking at? Are we looking at a silent film? Or are we looking at a John Wick suspense thriller? What's going on?
Let's see. When are we going to see some action? Here we go. Queen of Cups. Okay. I just heard calm before the storm. Right now is the calm before the storm. That's just came in. Then we have the beautiful, this is a card of evolving. So something is going to push us further. Something is possibly going to happen. We've got this Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Swords. I just heard that someone will pass away. That's
someone will pass away. We'll pull more. Keep on pulling.
There's a devil card.
There's a devil.
Devil card's Capricorn. It's my friend, but it's not. Not in this scenario. So the devil card is definitely showing us that there is something dark. Okay. something dark that may cause someone's life. I hate to say that, but that's what's coming through. Page of Wands, King of Swords. I don't think it's plural. I don't think it's like people. I don't think it's 4th of July people are good patriots. I don't think that. I think it's a specific person. We have the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Plus, we have that dark Scorpio energy this weekend. If something does occur and it's just coming in, it could be later on this evening, like in the night hours. That's what I heard. It's in the darkness. So it's when it gets dark later on. But let me just clarify.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Is this going to happen on the 4th of July, July 4th, 2025? Now I heard the midnight hour. That's a song, isn't it? In the midnight hour. It's coming in. They're coming to me. Okay, so midnight hour. Okay, is something really going to happen? Is it going to be one person or our Americans? Let's see. Before I even pulled, I heard explosion. So there could be an explosion. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and then we do have the Fool card. Okay, so very well, there could be news of an explosion somewhere. Not fireworks, you guys. I mean, like something that's not good. It's something that the dark does. The dark is going to do something. And I heard midnight hour. It doesn't necessarily mean it's midnight, but that's what's coming through when it gets dark. So later on this evening, possibly. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Let me ask, should Americans stay home? That's all I care about is like all of us, patriots. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles, freedom. Arcana Shores card is freedom. And then the 9 of Pentacles is independence. Ace of Wands. So don't have fear. Don't live in fear. Live your life. So no, you don't have to like be scared and go hide in a closet. So no. 5 of Pentacles, Chariot, 6 of Swords. So it's something, I think it's a monument because I don't use that word and it just came through. A monument explosion, possibly. Some type of landmark. There's another word for you, landmark coming through. Let me see, is it a historical, dark landmark? Is it a historical, like fake historical landmark that's from the dark? 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups. It has been manipulated by the dark. That's what I'm hearing. And it's already preset, so I don't think they can prevent it. It's like a preset detonated thing to go off. So it's possible it's tonight. I mean, I don't know why it's coming through. That's what's coming through.
Is this monument, I guess you would say, it could be classified as a terrorist attack. Kristen, it's going to happen in New York City.
Let's see. Ooh, the Hierophant. So it is somewhere very old. It's got very old structure and buildings there. There's our Tower card. 9 of Swords. I think it very well could be. And if it's not, then it's somewhere similar that has very old structures. Because to get oh, wait a second. The Hierophant. So it could be some religious place, religious structure. Something that has a religious meaning to it, importance of history. Something tied with religion. Yeah.
Is it the Statue of... I know the Statue of Liberty doesn't have anything to do with like Christianity or anything like that, but it's evil, but it's demonic. It's demonic, it's evil, it's in New York, it's old. Is it the Statue of Liberty, Kristen?
Okay, I do believe at some point, yes, that's going to happen. But it's coming through that tonight I'm getting a no. I just heard a no in it coming through. The cards don't say yes either. But in time, I do believe they'll get rid of that because Trump, all the good guys know that's bad. It's a bad place. Yeah, let me get my other deck. Same deck, just a different set of them. Okay. But yeah, okay, so that's what's coming through though. Some sort of landmark, some sort of place that, and there's some sort of religion tied to it. Something old. Very well could be New York. It could be the cathedral or something. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I've been there. Let me try to feel it. Is it there? Just ask spirit. Sometimes it's just easier for me to just ask and see what comes through. I think I'm close. I heard I'm close. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. It is a place. Okay, it's a place that has to do with, yeah, trafficked children. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's somewhere where they've used this place to basically, I'm hearing the word congregate, ceremonies. They've used it for sacrifices.
For doing bad things.
Ceremonies, yeah.
All right, people are asking in the chat, is it St. Patrick's Cathedral?
Oh yeah, that's where I was. Yes. Let's see. I want to tap into that energy because I can picture it still. It's actually the same day I went there, Jason. That night I had the dream that you were gonna have a kid, a little baby. That was the same. I went out there to see it in the you know, all the decorations and stuff. Yeah. So I'm just putting myself back there, and I just want to connect with that energy of the cathedral. And is that the place? Is that happening? Let's see. That place, if it's not tonight, it's happening soon. It's a very dark. There you go. This is my other arcana. I have 2 of the same deck. See you guys. So I switched them to go more deeper. And again, in this deck, we're getting the devil again. So yes, this is also, if it's not tonight or going into the 5th, because the late hours would turn into the 5th. Yeah, I would say so. You know?
Okay.
Something similar. If it's not that place itself. Yep. That is crazy. It's a beautiful place, but you can feel the darkness when you're in there. It's weird. It's a weird vibe.
All right, we'll have to just keep our eyes open when it comes to anything happening in the midnight hour tonight.
Yeah.
You also,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, like, and I'm talking fireworks for a second, but when they do the like the big grand finale, the very end of fireworks shows, isn't it usually around midnight? I think for New York it is. It's pretty late. The big finale.
I'm not sure. I've only been here on I've only been here on the West Coast for 4th of July, so I don't know. Usually it's when the sun goes down around 9 o'clock, I'm assuming. I don't know. Or throughout the whole night. I don't know.
Yeah, New York though, man, they party out late. So I think it might be a little later. It could be after a big firework fiasco. It's afterwards. And yeah, I do think that they'll blame it on you know, oh, this was a terrorist attack and stuff. Yeah. They're going to play it off that way to the public. But it's really a part of the movie.
All right, we'll have to just wait and see, Kristen and Soul Tribe. What about, you did mention when we were asking the question about anything happening this weekend. What about, you said someone dying, like a person?
I know. Yeah, that came through.
Let's look at, is it a political figure? Is it someone in the entertainment industry? Is it who is dying? Who is dying?
Judgment card, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Yeah, that. So sometimes that 5 of Cups does come out, like when there is a loss. Okay, so let's see. Is this a good person or is this someone that, like, the earth will benefit from when they go? Let's see. The Hermit, the 4 of Swords. Let me ask, is this person in politics? Are they older? Let's see. No. It's flat out no. Let's see. Who are they? Page of Pentacles. Sun card. Ugh. I don't think it's a bad person, to be honest. I think this is someone that you wouldn't expect. Has this person done something bad that we all know about? Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Not really getting anything bad. I am getting a lot of young energy. I hate to tell you. I hate to say it, but I feel like it's a younger person you wouldn't expect. You know, I mean, I could be wrong, but it's giving me a lot of young energy. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not a child or anything. But it was pretty young energy that the card showed. All right.
All right. We love it. We love it, Kristen. What about this? Here's a question. It says, welcome back, Wonder Twins. This is from Kay Harnett.
Yes.
Happy Independence Day. Enjoy your time with the family, Kristen. Enjoying ice cream with the ones you love is a great way to make some beautiful memories.
Yes.
Enjoy some ice cream with the stars. Thank you so much.
I have to share. This is Kathy. Kathy, I have to give you a huge shout out whether you like it or not. But Kathy gave me a gift card to fly out there to reunite with my family. So I just want to publicly thank her. Everyone show her the love because she's such a sweetheart. And I appreciate you very much. So thank you. That is awesome. And I love that. Yes. Ice cream, whatever Avery wants.
We love it. I have a surprise for you when you come out next week.
Oh.
We'll go for fun with the Starseed, and we'll have ice cream.
Yes. Oh, we'll take a lot of pictures too.
Absolutely. Here's one also. They kind of go together. Golden Rose says, "Is that big white stick coming down on the lawn?" I think maybe that's the White House lawn. I'm not sure. Thank you so much, Golden Rose. But maybe it has something to do with why is there fencing around the White House again, Kristen? So Lorraine wants to know, why is there fencing around the White House again? And then Golden Rose, maybe something is going to happen on the White House lawn. We're not sure, but let's pull cards.
Right there is partying. So that's happiness. 2 cups. So nothing bad is going to happen there. Not tonight anyway. Not this weekend. Then we have the Page of Pentacles regarding the fencing and stuff. But let's see. I think you guys are on to something. 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I don't think anything bad's going to happen. But I do believe it is there. I mean, it's more for protection because we have protection here. We have success here. But also there are cameras. I'm definitely that's coming through. There's cameras. It's strategically set up there because there was some sort of threat. There was a big threat there. So it's more of a security thing. It's really nothing serious, but it's a great observation. But I'm really not getting anything else on it other than protection and stuff. Yep. Let's see. Will there be an announcement of some sort? 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. It's pretty positive, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, so it's positive.
It's positive. Yeah.
Think anything is going to happen at the White House today that's going to be negative?
Let's ask it. Yes.
All right, so something bad is going to happen at the White House.
The Magician. There's going to be a distraction, but nothing bad. There will be some sort of distraction, but it's nothing like horrific, like that's going to, be horrible or hurt anyone. There is justice there too. Let me ask, because the word arrest just came in. Are they going to arrest someone tonight?
Okay, let's
should be arrested. Are they going to Alcatraz too? Let's see. Ooh, King of Swords. Now, King of Swords can represent the Popo at times. King of Swords.
Right.
10 of Wands. Yeah, there could be an arrest there could be an arrest. And I just heard that there's a connection with the death. That there's a death this weekend. It might not be tonight, but there's a connection with this person that gets arrested with the death of someone. 8 of Cups. Yeah. So yeah, there is something that does occur.
Was it an ex-president?
Ooh, let's see. King of Cups. I would say so. Yes. Yes. Definitely in connections with other people that are going down. That just came through.
Interesting.
That person that gets arrested is connected to a domino effect of all the other public arrests that are going to go down. So it's all gonna be like they're not all gonna do the arrest the same day, but they're gonna go through it and interrogate that person, and then connect the dots with other people. And most of them are masked because the other ones have already been killed, the originals. But these are the clones that are continuing the evil. So they've got to go. Let me ask, are they going to Alcatraz? Because he just opened that. Like, I'll have to. I really think that and if they escape, they all die from the crocodiles.
Or you mean the alligators?
I mean, alligators, yeah. 5 of Cups, 4 Swords, Sun card. It's a big tie-in to Alcatraz. It's all connected. The major arrests are coming. Yeah. Yeah. Sun card, that's a good sign. Because that means that it's something that makes us, satisfied. It's satisfying to watch and to hear.
All right. So it's going to be an ex-president that's going to pass away this weekend.
It's very likely. I mean, it did give us the Ace of Swords. Yeah.
That's pretty likely. Pretty likely.
Pretty likely. Mm-hmm.
Here's the question: Is it going to be televised? Is it going to be like worldwide news?
3 of Pentacles, King of Wands. It is staged. Just saying, it's all staged. Because I heard the word staged, and none of those cards mean staged. But King of Wands. I'm just telling you what I hear. King of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords. And what I'm hearing now is that there's going to be a sudden chaos, a sudden breakout, but it's all fake. So if you get scared and kind of like when the bullet hit Trump, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, what just happened? But don't worry. That's what's coming through.
Is the former president Joe Biden, is he passing away this week?
He does wear diapers, and they showed me younger, remember the younger.
We don't discriminate against people wearing diapers.
No. But
sometimes they're needed.
No, of course. But I think that's maybe why that they showed me younger energy.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm getting the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 4 of Wands. Trump has something to do with this. I need more information.
I see it.
Okay. It could be Sleepy Joe. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. Someone dies before they get arrested. It's because he knows, and it is a man, he knows they're coming for him. Let me ask, does he commit suicide? Or do they just take him out publicly? What's going on? I need more information. 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. All right, so the death, they've already got him. He's already captured. So the real story is they take him out. But what will be released is that he passed away. So yeah, I think it could be Sleepy Joe. All
right, it could be Joe Biden tonight. We'll have to just wait and see. I mean, I could go through all of them.
Yeah, the Sleepy Joe clone, because I want to clarify people that are new. We know that the real one's already gone. I mean, Trump already told us. But the one that's there, the one that you see walking around with the mask, the storyline, the movie, the announcement, he's gone. Yeah, let me clean these up. I pulled the whole deck.
I want to thank everyone who is watching the show and will be watching the show in the future. Kristen, when are you going to be on again your channel?
Oh, yes. So I will be back. Usually, I'm going to keep the same schedule, you guys. So I'll be back on Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And yes, you can write your questions. I prefer you guys to write them on Monday because I know we'll have a lot of comments under this one, and it might take me a while to go through them all. So I'll just do live, pull some questions from the chat, and take super chats too. We can do all that. So it's a live Q&A. We'll go for about 45 minutes. We
love it. Kristen, we are anticipating another guest joining us here tonight.
We are.
About what time, so I could have time to plan and maybe ask questions before they come on?
Actually, pretty soon. I would say within a few minutes, like maybe like 3 minutes.
We love it. Absolutely love it.
Yes.
Let me play this, Kristen, because people are asking questions in the chat, and I do see our special guest in the green room. We're waiting for him. We'll let him get situated, and we'll get to him momentarily. Kristen, people are asking, Linda wants to know, are the fireworks safe, Kristen? So people are asking, are the fireworks safe? I think like there's, okay, so I saw this thing on Instagram. I'm not sure if I buy it 1,000%. I don't even know if I even buy it 1%, but let's go ahead and play this really quick, and then we'll ask some questions, okay?
Okay. I'm just randomly doing.
Been paying attention on July 4, 2025, which is 9/11. According to the blueprint on biodefense, which is 161, flip it over, 9/11, there is supposed to be a terror attack. Now, what concerns me about this is according to the lockstep plan, the first virus was fake and the second one is real. Lockstep equals 79 and 79 equals 44, which you know what that means, 44. And also lockstep equals 29, 29 equals 86. More concerning is according to the Deagle report from 1999, the U.S. population in 2025 is supposed to drop 68%. 68, right? Which is 14, which is 5. Also, Grand Architect is 68. So not to cause any alarm, but one thing I want to say is if you were going to disperse a bioagent, what could be better than the 4th of July, right? Everybody's all gathered together, all staring at the sky, looking at fireworks going boom, boom, boom. However, a bioagent needs to stay cold. So it's much more likely if they're going to do it, they would use like a drone show or something. But think about it, smoke in the air, drones flying around, everybody drinking and partying, looking up at the sky, and psh. And why would they do this on July 4th? Well, they want to attack America because they need an excuse to go into Iran. So they'll say that Iran did it, right? Why? Because Iran does not have a Rothschild central bank and the dollar is failing. So they got to attack Iran to secure the dollar. So it all makes sense. And why do they put the numbers on everything? Because it's just occult advertising. Remember the day before 9/11/2001, which equals 14 equals 5, Donald Rumsfeld came out and said, hey, we lost 2.3.
All right, Kristen, we don't know for sure. I don't like to be, putting in like any kind of fear mongering, but people have questions. We're here to ask and answer any questions they may have. Are they going to do some sort of bioweapon with fireworks?
Well, I kind of already pulled on it. I mean, they're not healthy, but I don't think they're going to do a bioweapon. No.
Okay, I don't think so either.
No. But again, it's not like the greatest to be out with them, if you're really health conscious. But if you don't care, go for it. Yeah. But biohazard or, bioweapon, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I am not buying that either because it would go against what we spoke about earlier in the show about us stepping into the golden age, great times ahead, 1,000%.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. Yes.
All right, there it is. We asked their questions in the chat. The people had some questions. We gave them answers, and now the time has come for our special guest.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited to talk to him once again, and it's none other than another 45, an April 5th Aries.
Oh, yes.
And welcome back to the show. It's Lance Shuttler.
Wow.
There
Hey,
he
Jason.
is. Hey, what's up, Lance? It's been a while.
So great to see you, brother. Thank you for the nice introduction, too.
Hey, it's good to see you as well. How you been?
Yeah, great. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, yeah. How's it going?
Good. How about you?
Good. It's so great. Great to be back with my brother, or my brothers, because Lance is a brother to me too.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. So awesome to be here. We're all on each other's teams, which is most important. Yeah, I've been listening the whole time, you guys. I loved your guys' messages at the beginning. It is a new time in all of it. We'll come to some other things with the BBB. I got some intel to share. That's not secret. Just it's open and out there, but it relates to all this stuff. So, yeah. Thank you, Jason. It's great to see you.
Lance, I wanted to state for the record, brother to brother, man to man. You know, I acted childish from the past, 1000%. You know, I let the pettiness get to me, entertainment things, and just saying things I didn't mean. So, for the viewers, to you, my apologies for disrespecting you publicly. That wasn't my intention from the heart. It was from the ego, and I'm sorry, Lance.
Thank you, Jason. No problem. Apologies fully accepted, brother. Thank you. Yeah, those were hard times, and I know I came back at you. I apologize for bringing some harsh energy, but we've balanced it out. We all knew that we ultimately had each other's backs. We definitely were all going through a lot of great challenge, for sure. I think everyone here in the Soul Tribe too. Just think about where you were at 2 years ago. I think in general, and hopefully for most people, everything has gotten better, at least in some ways, or there's more clarity around things that maybe if things have not gotten better. But I think that, I personally have also done so much growing in the past 2 years. And I look back to when we were, doing these shows 2+ years ago, so much fun, so much growth, so much change, and so many beautiful things happening. So I love this, you guys. Thank you both for having me. Jason, all good. Thank you. Kristen, thanks for having me here. This is awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I got my guys are back.
We're glad you're here, Lance. And Lance, let's hear that news from, about the big, beautiful bill, Lance. Let's get into the hot content, because I've kind of been in not living under a rock, but just not paying attention to really what's going on, to be honest.
Yep. So something I saw someone post on X was that on the, I think it was the White House account, when they posted Happy 4th of July and kind of talking about the big, beautiful bill, there's two parts of this that's going to connect. So that post was made at 10:52 a.m. And so, of course, fellow Anons and autists go to the board and look to see what 1052 is. And it's talking about the birth of a brand new country, or a new nation in bold, new world in bold, birth of a new nation. Today, what I saw, and I looked at this myself, I think people, if they could look at this further, because I didn't have too much time to vet all of the angles, but from what I'm hearing, the flags did not have the yellow fringes on them. And so it was, could be the birth of a new nation, truly. And just kind of the things that they're doing. We know they're doing a lot of things optically. They keep talking about central casting. So there's certainly, actors, body doubles, clones, all that stuff going on, as we know. But this is all, just connected to the flags, the signing of this on July 4th. As we know, none of this is just happenstance, all very intentional. General Flynn, I'm going to just read this, some of these things, Jason, and I know a lot of people in the Soul Tribe who are listening and following along, they're seeing this. General Flynn is amping it up, Jason, and so are many others. He did an interview a couple days ago, and he's flat out calling for the arrest of James Comey, Jim Clapper, John Brennan, and all the others. And he's saying that they will go to prison for what they did in 2017 and all this. So now we're getting to, the FAFO time, which is great.
I love it. FAFO. Love it.
Yep. Yeah.
Here's a question. It's a great one, I think, from Ricky. And Ricky says, it's today the birth of a new nation. So we know the United States of America is a corporation, or was a corporation, right? So this big, beautiful bill, is this now kind of breaking us from going out of a corporation and back to like the constitutional kind of rights of what America was founded on?
Is this a question for me,
Yeah.
Jason?
Maybe a question for Kristen, and then maybe we can elaborate more on it.
I think so. I don't even need the cards. I'm just getting yes coming right on through. Yeah, I really do.
I think so too. I definitely think so. It just kind of feels like it. Yeah, I think it's definitely going in that direction.
Yeah. And shout out to Ricky Green. He is a veteran. So he's an awesome guy too.
Awesome. Thank you, Ricky.
Yeah. But absolutely. I do. I don't even have to pull cards, but I'll pull one. We get the world card.
Let's pull it. Let's see it.
Look, endings and new beginnings. This is my
Wow.
pull card. There you go. Endings and new beginnings. So that is a yes, big time. Yeah.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah.
Lance, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Are you still having ASCENT Nutrition? You still have your website? Anything new happening with you?
Yes, thank you, Jason. Yes, ASCENT, everything's going great. We'll come to that a little bit. We're not going to go into products, you guys, so don't worry about that. So lots of things. One of the big things, and we'll talk about this more as time goes on.
Yeah.
Part of this. So last weekend I was at an event in West Palm. Kristen, go ahead and get into that. And then all of this will actually connect to this in
this is so
ways.
Cool. So yeah, I'm just excited because a lot of our viewers haven't seen us in a while. But you were at Mar-a-Lago, and I see your ASCENT table there. And is that a little chocolate candy that's a Trump? It has Trump on it?
Yes, it's a little gold bar. And there's chocolate inside of it, little chocolate bar. Trump puts it at the table for all the events. Basically, I think every event people get a little Trump gold chocolate bar, which is really cool. And so this event, it was for John Rourke's organization called Make America Clean Again. So John Rourke lives down here in South Florida. He is an amazing patriot and man, father, husband, all of it. He's one of us, you guys. Just like, he will get after it. He gets his hands dirty, truly. Like, they go up and clean up the streets. They go and clean up the highways, like literally a trash. They're doing this all around the country, doing very cool things. So they had an event called sponsoring Make America Clean Again. And John Rourke's organization, they're doing all of that stuff. And so I had the idea to tie in the soap to this event. And I, asked John, hey, this is my idea. I think it's a perfect fit. He's tried the soap before. Him and his whole family love it. And so he loved the idea, and we made it happen. So people there got a bar of the soap, and then they had the idea to just put the little gold Trump chocolate bar right in the little bag there next to the soap. So it was very cool, very beautiful. Big thank you to John and so many other people, Steven, who also made that happen.
Wow. So cool that you're there. Wow.
Yeah. So that was awesome. Lots of other things.
Oh yeah. You got a lot of stuff, and I have more pictures. So hold on one second.
Go ahead, Kristen.
Yeah. This one too, because we have so many viewers that just haven't seen us and haven't seen you in a while. But I want to show it off because I think this is such an achievement. I mean, Maha, ASCENT, all working together here. There's RFK. What was that like?
Thanks, Kristen. That was awesome. So this was an event. He was speaking. This was a couple years ago. He was speaking, and the lady in the picture, Denise Young, she is a great friend, amazing supporter of ASCENT as well. So she has worked with Bobby for 10 plus years. She led and directed the Children's Health Defense California chapter of that organization that Bobby founded. And so she led that. She's been very active in trying to help protect the children, help parents, doing all sorts of things in lawsuits and just fighting against the mandates, the system, the masks. Truly a warrior on the ground, like all of us. Putting in the work to, bring this fight where it needs to be brought. So that was just a cool little event. Kristen and Denise was there, and Bobby was there, a bunch of other people. Had a great chance to get a photo with him, and you know, it was awesome. So thanks for showing that.
Yeah, so cool. Very cool. Yeah. Because, you know, we had to catch up with everyone. I mean, I knew, but everyone needs to know. I just think that's so cool. For sure. But yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
I love that.
Yeah, so cool. Because, I mean, changes are happening. The food, the medical industry, all of it. It's all going where it should be. It's going to be holistic.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Kristen.
Mhm.
Yeah, very cool, you guys. And this past weekend, I was at an event in West Palm Beach, and it was called the Truth Movement. And there was a bunch of speakers there, like Sherry Tenpenny, Judy Mikovits, Ivan Raiklen, Doc Chambers, so many others, Kimberly Overton, many great people. And the whole premise of the event, you guys, is a pretty serious event. It was speakers talking about the health stuff as the fallout from the whole, you know, situation that we went through. We won't use any of those words, but you all know what we went through 2020 around that time. And basically it just kind of got to the point. Ivan was the last speaker, and he, you know, he's a constitutional lawyer, former military, and he was basically just saying and kind of trying to you know, get us all going even more, not like a hoorah event, but just like a very practical, serious event of, hey, now we have to go on the offense. Now we all have been playing defense for the past basically 10 years since Trump announced. You know, we've all had to be like, you know, kind of on our heels. Now everything's in place, and we know for sure. I mean, we can just assume that there's definitely still traitors amongst him right now for sure, and those, you know, will be exposed. But in general, the good guys are in control, and you know, we've been on defense this whole time. So Ivan is encouraging us to take local action, do what we can locally, because that's where it ripples up. And that's where, you know, we have to start doing things. And it was basically just a good kind of like a turning point where like we have to now go on the offense on against all of these people. We need class action lawsuits against the doctors who enforce these, you know, criminal actions against people, against children, all this stuff. It was very good and exciting, and just you know, for the times. And so General Flynn saying these things, it's wonderful. And like, this is what part of what we've been waiting for as well, you guys. Like, we know that we've been wanting this, but even 2 years ago, people like General Flynn, he may have been saying it a little bit, but the rhetoric is definitely getting amped up. And, you know, I believe, Jason and Kristen, that this is the hot summer that those posts were talking about.
Yeah, no doubt.
I agree. I think a lot of big things are going to be happening. We already see some changes, but we're going to see a big domino start falling pretty quickly. And I agree, this summer's going to be a hot one.
Yeah. And Kim Clement, remember Kim Clement even said, he's the prophet, but he said it was fall of 2025 as well, that the evil, you know, the darkness is gone.
Wow.
So,
wow. And also too, on this day, July 4th, you know, relating to flags in the country and all that, I don't want to segue off, but I think it's definitely appropriate. And I want to give a good shout out to Russell J. Gould for all the stuff that he's done in his life. He's sacrificed a lot personally, and to try to wake people up and try to bring the truth forward. So I think there's a lot of different realities playing out all together right now. You know, we don't put people on pedestals, but definitely there's a lot of good people out there who have exposed things on what's going on with countries, flags, laws, you know, legal systems, all that stuff. So just the more information, the better. So I think it's great.
yeah. Oh, definitely. There's so many roles that everyone's playing. So many good guys on the white hats. Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
I know. And it's all a chess game. And we're still watching the movie, but I think it's getting close to the end. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Well,
may it be. We need to see the arrests.
They're coming. And I feel like Alcatraz, like I want to see someone try to escape. Like they might stage something Trump might do that just so he could see an alligator attack someone. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Right.
that will be in the story in the
Yeah.
headlines again, I'm sure.
Yeah, Trump has humor. Like he's gonna do something. Something's gonna happen. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, where should we go from here? I did notice Ascent Nutrition. I want to tell everyone on my website, you just click Ascent Nutrition and use that link because it's the 4th of July. You get 20% off. Freedom20 is the code. And I made a little banner. But I wanted to remind everyone because not only is there a cool 4th of July sale, but every Monday I do a drawing. So those of you that ordered from Ascent using my link, and also Freedom20, you get to enter to win a free reading. So it's pretty cool. I give away readings every Monday.
That's awesome, Kristen. Thank you very much.
Of course. And my moderators out there, I know Connie's on top of it. Go ahead and put that in the chat too to remind everyone. Thank you. But yeah, so Monday I'll be doing a drawing. So you'll win a free reading if you use the link in Freedom20. Very cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, and that will go through the weekend, you guys. So it won't end tonight, but it'll go through the weekend. And yeah, like Kristen said, 20% off. Freedom20. We don't even want to get into the products. We do have amazing, cool things coming down the road. Jason cannot wait to share with you some of these things. Fantastic.
I'm looking forward to it, Lance. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll be talking more. I have some ideas I want to share with you when it comes to
awesome.
Particular, I guess you would say, men's health, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for you off the air for sure, but yeah, can't wait to hear your products in future time and talk to you off the air as a brother.
Yeah, you too, Jason. Thank you.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, I love it. Thank you both because I always wanted the friendship to come back. It was always there, it was just on hold. But yeah, I love this. This is a gift right here to have all three of us right here.
Amen, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you both for helping to make this happen too. So beautiful and cool. Thanks to everyone in the chat as well. So cool that this is happening. It just kind of came out of nowhere too.
It did. It happened last week.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I know. And everyone's getting a lot of love. It's so cute. Jason, Lance, it's so cute. Yeah, they're loving it. And everyone on Rumble. We've got everyone on Rumble too. Sorry, guys. I forgot. But yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Jason. Love you, brother. Kristen, love you too. Thank you. Everyone in the Soul Tribe, love you guys. Thank you very much. Connie, I see all of it. Thank you very much.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I have a question for you, Mr. Lance. When are you next on And We Know? Because you're on there. Are you going there again pretty soon?
We don't know timing. Hopefully, it might be a couple months, but it might be in August. We will see.
Okay, cool. Because I love that show.
Yeah, LT does an amazing job breaking those posts down and just tying it all in, keeping it very positive, keeping it that's what the news should be.
Yes, I know. No, I love it. I love listening. So cool. All right. Well, I thank you so much for coming tonight. Happy 4th of July.
Thanks, Kristen. You too. Thanks, Jason. Love you guys. I'm gonna tune right back in. Can't wait to see the end.
Bye, Lance. Nice to meet you.
All right. Yeah, you too, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice surprise. Beautiful surprise. Lance show.
Yes. I love it. And it's just a
beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful show.
It has. It feels like we're picking up where we left off in a way, from what I could remember.
We never skipped a beat. We never skipped a beat. We look younger too. We look younger than we did before. I don't
know. Someone told me I look older, and I really took offense to it.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh wow! I did get older because that was like 3 years ago.
Hey,
some of those clips.
Even ability over age. Age is just a number.
It's true, but also a lot of our viewers don't know that I didn't have an iPhone at the very beginning, so like the first few, I used whatever phone I had. I think it was a Sony or something from Best Buy, but I was using that at first, and it wasn't the greatest. And then my background was a joke. I was really not professional yet. It was very amateur, but yeah, we came a long way.
We all start somewhere, you
Yeah,
know? We all
yeah.
start somewhere. You don't start at the penthouse. You got to work yourself up.
That's true. It's about the journey for sure. The climb. Yep.
Barbara Bliss, she said she gave us a super sticker, sending a lot of love and light out to Barbara Bliss. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to because her name is Barbara Bliss, but our mom is out there. And
I've been seeing people say golden retriever puppies, but I haven't seen any of her comments. So
I know. But I did want to let you know that Mom filled me in this morning. She let me know that the blackout, she believes that the blackout is coming.
The EBS or the blackout?
Yeah.
All right, let's pull cards because I would get an earful if we didn't ask it tonight. So we'll say, all right, so let me hold that thought really quick. Okay, so Anna Kinsler wants to know, will the announcement or the effect of the new financial system happen during Leo season? So let's answer Anna's question first, and then we'll get to Golden Retriever's puppy's question. So Anna wants to know, will the announcement or the effect of the new financial system take in effect this Leo season?
Ooh, okay. Leo's been hot in our readings lately, so let's take a look. Thank you, Anna. Great question. Two of Cups. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you guys. There we go. Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles. All right, pay attention. We're getting a lot of twos here. Eight of Swords. So, because you're asking about Leo, it's just, wow. It's spirit. So the Strength card, this is my Strength card. Strength card is associated with the Zodiac of Leo. There you go. We also have the Judgment card just before that, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. We are in July. The next month is August. But Leo begins, I want to know how many weeks away. Wait, we just got into Cancer. So you know what? I think, and I am going to be bold, but I think it is towards the end of July, right as it turns into August. So it's for the end of July into early August. So those early Leos out there, that's probably going to be your birthday gift. Yeah, I would say so, because there's celebration. There's Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. It's been delayed. That's true, because I just heard it delayed. Yeah. So I would say so. Yeah. It makes sense. It's perfectly making sense. Yeah.
All right, there it is. The new financial system is on its way, and it should happen during Leo season. Kristen's making a prediction by saying it's going to be happening at the end of the month.
I hope so. I hope I'm right, because then I can clip this and put it everywhere. Yeah, I hope so.
I want to give a shout out to Ishmael Perez. Ishmael Perez is he's in the chat, and he wanted to say that it's great to see us back together. So I want to give a little shout out to Ishmael Perez. Glad to see you two together again. Love you guys.
Yes. Well, thank you. And Ishmael also privately had told me that, during that time, he always had great, beautiful intentions that we would reconnect and that we would make up and all good. So thank you, Ishmael. Appreciate that.
Ishmael says, miss you, Jason. So for the record, I think there's a theme today. It's independence. It's a new day.
It is.
Becoming sovereign in your own vessel for everyone. And I want to apologize to Ishmael Perez. I'll publicly apologize to Ishmael Perez here today, just for my actions a couple of years ago. Again, I can be very petty at times. I'm not going to lie. I can be very petty, and I have strong energy, and I'm kind of realizing that now, where I think I'm at a 2 out of 10, where actually people kind of interpret me being at a 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I wasn't coming from the right place a couple of years ago. So I do want to make an apology to Ishmael Perez. And hey, we could rekindle that relationship and go forward. And you know what? I think we're stronger together. Not gonna lie, we're
apart.
we're a stronger team together, 1,000%. And I can't wait to see what blossoms and what blooms from the ashes that we're rising from as the rising phoenix. So we're not perfect, but I do apologize to Ishmael Perez and everything that was said. I know it doesn't really take everything back. You know, there are consequences for things that we say, whether it's online or not online or whatever the case may be. But yeah, and he accepts my apology. So that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day. It's all about love. It's all about forgiveness. It's all about owning things that you say, whether they're good or bad, and facing them in the mirror. And that's what I've been doing over this past week. And then even before that, but
that's
taking accountability and growing from that situation. I think we all have.
Yeah, wow, beautiful. And as you said that, it's just reminding me of the man in the mirror, Michael Jackson. That's what he's singing about. That's beautiful, Jason. That's like the energy, the theme for tonight's show.
It's the whole energy. It's everything. It's the essence of life, is picking yourself up when things don't go your way. But something always beautiful comes out of it, especially when you take your hands off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, this is so cool. Wow.
All right, back to Golden Retriever Puppy's question.
Yeah.
The emergency broadcast system. Will it go off this week? Mom is making the prediction that it's happening at 7:04 p.m. today.
It said Eastern time, I think, or did she mean your time?
I think she meant our time, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Oh, just so my mom could see. Our mom can see. Oh, look, the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it is still on target to happen. All right, let me ask confirmation, because this, in my deck, other decks, it doesn't mean this, but I set the intention that this card right here is in the near future. It's giving us the number 3. So why I asked for confirmation is because it is going to stir up, it's going to be conflicting. People are going to freak out at first because people can't live without communication, cell phones, stuff like that. So yeah, people flipping out, getting crazy. Then you got, really strong individuals. Like, we're going to know what's going on. It's all good. We've been waiting for it. But what I really want to get down to, because that Knight of Cups is below the conflict. Yeah, they're not going to, this is the thing. They're not going to set an appointment and tell you when it is and what time. So the likelihood of that happening tonight, 7:04 Pacific Standard Time, that our mom had said, is unlikely. I didn't feel it today, and I don't feel it now. But it is in the very short coming days. But I need to know, is it 3 weeks away, 3 days away? That's what I want to know. Something about the number 3. Okay. So let me see. 3 days away or 3 weeks away? That's the Star card. That's the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. I just heard the 9th. I don't know if it's influenced by the 9 of Cups. There's the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I don't know. I never give out dates, but if I'm hearing the 9th, July 9th, it's very likely. Maybe it's July 9th.
So nothing today.
No.
Okay. All right. Just to clarify, nothing today.
Yeah.
But something soon. It could be 9 days.
Yeah.
9 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, or the 9 month, something having to do in 3, but something having to do with 3. So it could be 3 days or 3 weeks.
Yeah. 3 days, it would be the 7th. Okay. 5, 6, 7. And then, we got the 9th and we've got the 3. So I don't know. Something. It's coming soon though, but it's more of a communications blackout. So it's not going to shut down, all the power in like hospitals, and it's not going to kill people. it's not to hurt people, it's to get attention, and it's to reveal and, you know, show all the corruption. So there's great purpose to it, but it's not, the purpose isn't to hurt people. So don't be scared.
All right. There it is.
Yes, but great question. You know, I thought about it all day. Even at the gym, I was trying to feel it out, and I'm like, I don't feel it for today, but it could. You never know. Yeah.
Closing words, Kristen. We're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Okay.
And as I get into the flow of coming on, we like to stay within that 2-hour time frame as I build up my endurance during these shows. But Kristen, your closing words. You can use the cards if you want to. Closing words for today's show and your thoughts, the theme, whatever you want to share.
My closing statements that are coming through from Spirit and from myself, this is all coming through. I just heard that you should thank your viewers, your support, your soul tribe. So most and foremost, number one, I want to thank everyone who supports us. I saw all your comments after I revealed Guess Who's Back with the Trump video with Jason. So I just want to send my love back to you guys because you make this all worthwhile. Your voices, you know, and your questions and just all the love and support all these years since we started. It's been about you guys. Me and Jason don't really care about, like, if the camera didn't work, it wouldn't be a big deal. We would just talk. Jason has background in radio even. Like, we don't care to have our faces known.
Hey, I care to have my face known.
That's true. You got a gorgeous face, so you might as well. But what I'm trying to say is it's not about being seen or it's not about attention. It's about you guys. It's about your voice and helping, like, spread the word and awaken people. And just that's been the whole purpose of all of this. The whole big purpose of this channel since me and Jason started was to help people, to help them evolve, to help them go within, find their purpose, find, you know, just more of a center for themselves, you know, teaching as well. But even so, not just that, but it's about you guys. You guys give us the information that you want to know about. So it's a big outlet for all of us to just, it's like a soundboard. We all are a part of it. It's always going to be interactive. We're never going to, like, not interact with you guys. So I just wanted to thank all of you because without you, there would be no show. I wouldn't be on here. No, neither one of us probably. But yeah, and then also you, Jason, because it was the biggest gift. And I told Mom this, but the day that we did, like, the FaceTime and we had a heart-to-heart, it was cloudy and nasty all day out here. Just the other day, just ugly day. And I love Florida, but it was just so gloomy and it felt awful. And then, but when we had our phone call, we had the heart-to-heart. I will never forget it for the rest of my life, but the clouds started parting after the phone call. I told Mom this. The clouds started parting, the blue skies were there, and the sun was so bright. It was like later in the day. And it was just beautiful. It was a definitely a God moment, and the angels, all of it. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, crazy. So I just want to say thank you for, you know, wanting to reach out. We both did, and we both had a heart-to-heart because that's ultimately what's healed something deep within me. You know. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, going kind of, you know, off of what you just said, it was healing for me as well. And that's what we're all on, is a healing journey. And sometimes, you know, I let my pride or my stubbornness, I could be very stubborn at times for sure. And sometimes I have that guard up. I need to let that guard down. I think a lot of people, I know they come to you for love readings and other kind of love questions or whatever the case may be when you're working with your clients. And for me, it's not, I guess, the old version of myself. And as I'm continuing to grow as a man of God, a man of faith, it's not searching for love. It's becoming love. And love can't exist when there's dualities of resentment or anger, whatever the opposite of love was or is. That's what I was holding back for like a couple of years. So, but today was a beautiful day. It's all about love in action, not just saying it, right? People say, "Oh, I love you," or I say I love it all the time, but like when you actually mean it, it's done through action.
Yeah.
You know, so without action, it's kind of useless. It's just empty words. So yeah, us kind of rekindling our relationship, me moving towards that action of forgiveness, of faith, of the unknown. People are afraid to even ask for forgiveness or even to express themselves when it's coming to forgiving and loving. So it was healing for me. It was healing for you. I'm sure it was healing for our mom to see us all back together. So, and I guess it's healing from the Soul Tribe who are watching. A lot of love being shown in the support from our fans and from the people in the chat. So yeah, love. I think love can conquer a lot of things. It's taking that step forward when you're anxious in those dark moments. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, Kristen.
It is. And I love how you put that. And while you were saying that, I heard, I feel like it's from spirit, but you have just, what you stated is inspiring someone right now, probably in the chat, or maybe they're not in the chat. You've inspired someone now to reach out to someone who had a similar thing like us. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So cool.
I guess that's the homework for this coming week from the Soul Tribe is maybe there's someone watching or a lot of people watching that need to forgive someone, whether they've passed on or not, because a lot of people hold on to resentment from people who have died.
I know, they do.
Right?
Yeah.
And they probably wish to say that they were sorry at the time, but they didn't. And they let time pass and something happened. But don't hold that resentment. Don't hold that frustration, that failure in your heart because it wasn't. So I guess there's only one choice to do now is to step forward, step through that anxiousness and to say you're sorry to someone. To love them through action, not just words. So that's my closing statement from me to the Light Warriors, to the Soul Tribe.
Very cool. Well, I love it. That's your phrase. I love saying it. I've been saying it, ever since you started it. But yeah, thank you so much to all of you. Thanks for watching us and everyone on Rumble. Thank you. And we'll be back. Me and Jason will plan our next one and we'll come back. Yeah.
Look for that thumbnail. Kristen and I will work out the kinks and then we'll go ahead and we'll do a show every week. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. You don't want to miss us.
Hey, just the beginning.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop what is coming.
Nothing ever. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys on Monday morning. I will see you, Jason, on the 9th, Wednesday, July. Ooh, wait, I said July 9th could be the blackout.
Awesome. We don't live in fear.
I'm still going on the plane no matter what. I don't care what's going on. I'm getting on. But no, I will see you Wednesday in person and I'll talk to you soon. But everyone else, I'm going to take us out right now with a little Trump. And make sure you're still subscribed and like this, share this to the masses, and we'll see you soon. You guys have a happy 4th of July. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.